let's talk about the roots power law. I'm going to use this simple example to explain this law. If I ask you to multiply 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2 by 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2, that is 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2 times 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2. Now, to solve this simple equation, all you just need to do is to use the product law. That's the multiplication law. Now, if you use the multiplication law to solve this, you just have to add the powers, because that's what the multiplication law is about. By adding the powers, that's 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2. Of course, you're going to get 1. So in other words, 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2 times 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2 is going to give you 2 raised to the power of 1, which is 2. Okay. Now, if I ask you to solve root 2 times root 2, solve root 2 or simplify root 2 times root 2. Now, to solve that, in mathematics, root 2 times root 2 is the same thing as saying root 2 times 2. Root 2 times root 2 is the same thing as saying root 2 times 2. So we can break it down by saying root 2 times 2 is the same thing as root 2 square. That's the root of 2 raised to the power of 2. Now, the root of 2 raised to the power of 2 is the same thing as 2 because the root is going to cancel the square. So if you use the square to cancel the root, you're going to be left with 2. Okay. Now, I want you to pay close attention to what we've just done. Check the first question and check the second question. Now, if you check properly, you will notice that we got the same answer as the first. So, if 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2 times 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2 gave us 2, and now we've been able to solve the root of 2 times the root of 2 to give us another 2, then this simply means that 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2 is the same thing as the root of 2. If 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2 times 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2 is 2, and then the root of 2 times the root of 2 is 2, then 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2 is equivalent to the root of 2. Simple! So, with that knowledge, you can now say the cube root of A is equivalent to A raised to the power of 1 over 3. A raised to the power of 1 over 2 is the same as the root of A. A raised to the power of 1 over 3 is the same thing as the third root of, that's the cube root of what? Of A. A raised to the power of 1 over 4 is the same as the fourth root of A. A raised to the power of 1 over 5 is the same thing as the fifth root of A. A raised to the power of 1 over 6 is the same thing as the sixth root of A. Please take note of this simple and interesting law. If you understand this law perfectly, you're going to do very well in indices. Thank you so much.